Hello, future top notchers. Welcome to another social studies majorship review session. Today we'll explore geography. We all know that geography is more than just maps and locations. It helps us understand how humans interact with the environment and also the impact of physical landscapes and global patterns that shape our world. So this session will test your knowledge with 20 multiple choice questions with rationalization, of course. So grab your notes, stay focused, and let's begin. Number one, which of the following is an example of physical geography? Letter A, migration patterns of people. Letter B, the distribution of cities worldwide. Letter C, the study of mountains and rivers. Or letter D, economic development in different regions. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. We are talking about physical geography here. Physical geography focuses on the natural features of the earth, including landforms, rivers, mountains, and ecosystems. For letters A and B, these relate to human geography, which examines human activities and their relationship with the environment. For letter D, this one falls under economic geography, a subfield of human geography. So for physical geography, it's the study of mountains and rivers. Number two. Which map projection distorts the size of land masses near the poles the most? Letter A, Mercator projection. Letter B, Robinson projection. Letter C, Peters projection. Or letter D, Winkel-Tripel projection. The correct answer is letter A, Mercator projection. This preserves accurate direction but greatly distorts size, making land masses near the poles such as Greenland appear much larger than they are. Mercator projection. Again, projection that distorts the size of land masses. Okay, let's discuss Robinson's projection. This one is a compromise that minimizes distortion. Mm, For letter C, Peters projection, this emphasizes accurate area but distorts shapes. Winkel-Tripel projection also balances distortion but does not exaggerate polar areas like Mercator does. So letter A is the best answer. Number 3, which of the following best describes the term urbanization? Letter A, the movement of people from rural to urban areas. Letter B, the study of ancient civilizations. Letter C, the decrease in population density in cities. Or letter D, the study of natural disasters. Urbanization refers to the increasing number of people moving to cities, often due to economic opportunities. So urbanization is the movement of people from rural to urban areas. Letter A is the best answer. For letter B, this one is related to archaeology, not urbanization. Archaeology, the study of ancient civilizations. And for letter C, this one is opposite of urbanization, as urbanization leads to increased city population, not to decrease city up in population densities in cities. For letter D, the study of natural disasters relates to physical geography and meteorology, not human geography. Letter A is the best answer. Number 4. What is the main purpose of Geographic Information Systems or GIS? Letter A, to provide real-time satellite images of the Earth. Letter B, to analyze and interpret spatial data. Letter C, to measure the Earth's gravitational field. or letter D to predict earthquakes with 100% accuracy? The correct answer is letter B. Okay. This one, GIS. GIS or Geographic Information Systems is a technology used to collect, analyze, and interpret spatial data for mapping and decision making. That is its main purpose. Now, for letter A, mm, while GIS can use satellite images, it's possible, but its main purpose or main function is analysis, not imaging. For letter C, to measure the Earth's gravitational field, it is the work of geophysics, not GIS. For letter D, while GIS can help in earthquake risk analysis, no technology can predict earthquakes with 100% accuracy. So that's why letter B is the best answer. Number 5. Which type of map is best for showing elevation and landform relief? Letter A, political map. Letter B, climate map. Letter C, topographic map. Or letter D, road map. It's topographic map. Topographic maps use contour lines to show elevation and landform relief. Again, it uses contour lines. Now, for letter A, political maps show borders and cities. For climate maps, these show weather patterns and temperature. For road maps highlight transportation routes rather than landforms. So letter C is the best answer. Number 6. What is the term for seasonal wind pattern that brings heavy rainfall to South and Southeast Asia? Letter A, cyclone. Letter B, tornado. Letter C, monsoon. Or letter D, trade wind. The correct answer is letter C, monsoons. Monsoons are seasonal wind. Mhm. These are seasonal wind patterns that bring heavier rains in summer and dry conditions in winter. Letter C is the best answer. Now for cyclones, for letter A, cyclones are intense storms, but not seasonal wind system. For letter B, tornadoes are just small localized wind events. For letter D, trade winds, these are steady winds that help with ocean navigation but do not cause monsoons. Letter C is the best answer. Number 7. Which atmospheric layer is responsible for weather phenomena such as storms and rainfall? Letter A, stratosphere. Letter B, mesosphere. Letter C, thermosphere. Or letter D, troposphere. It's troposphere. Troposphere is the lowest layer or the lowest atmospheric layer where weather occurs, including cloud formation, storms, and rainfall. Again, troposphere. Troposphere is the lowest atmospheric layer on Earth. And for letter A, stratosphere contains the ozone layer. Again, stratosphere contains the ozone layer but does not have weather. For letter B, mesosphere is where meteors burn up and has but has little impact on weather. Again, in mesosphere, this is where meteors burn up. Thermosphere contains the auroras and is extremely hot. Again, thermosphere contains the auroras and is extremely hot, but it does not affect weather. For weather patterns, we have troposphere. Number 8. Why do hurricanes in the northern hemisphere rotate counterclockwise? Letter A, the gravitational pull of the moon. Letter B, the Coriolis effect. Letter C, differences in ocean salinity. Or letter D, the tilt of the Earth's axis. The correct answer is letter B, Coriolis effect. Coriolis effect is caused by Earth's rotation that deflects moving air to the right in the northern hemisphere, making hurricanes rotate counterclockwise. Again, Coriolis effect caused by Earth's rotation deflects moving air to the right in the northern hemisphere, making hurricanes rotate counterclockwise. So that's the correct explanation. Now for letter A, the moon affects tides, not hurricane rotation. Again, the gravitational pull of the moon affects tides, high tide, low tide. For letter C, ocean salinity does not determine storm rotation. For letter D, Earth's tilt affects season, not storm direction. Again, the tilting of the Earth's axis affects season. Okay, letter B is the best answer. Number 9. Which of the following locations is not part of the Pacific Ring of Fire? Letter A, Japan. Letter B, Chile. Letter C, Philippines. Or letter D, Madagascar. The best answer is letter D, Madagascar. Madagascar is in the Indian Ocean. It's in the Indian Ocean and is not part of the Pacific Ring of Fire. Pacific Ring of Fire surrounds the Pacific Ocean. Again, Madagascar is in Indian Ocean. For letters A, B, C, for letters A, B, and C are all within the active Ring of Fire. Number 10. What is the significance of the 180th meridian, also known as International Dateline? Letter A, it marks the boundary between the eastern and western hemispheres. Letter B, it separates different time zones within a country. Letter C, it determines where date changes by one day calendar. Or letter D, it is the longest meridian on Earth. The best answer is letter C. The international date line, or the 180th meridian, marks where the calendar date changes by one day when crossed. Letter C is the best answer. For letter A, this one is prime meridian. Prime meridian marks hemispheric division, not the 180th meridian. For letter B, time zones vary but are not solely determined by international date line. For letter D, all meridians are the same length. So letter C is the best answer. Number 11. A farmer in a dry inland region notices that his crops are growing poorly despite regular irrigation. The soil has become harder and white crusts have appeared on the surface. What is the most likely explanation? Letter A. The soil is experiencing desertification due to deforestation. Letter B. The groundwater table has risen, preventing root growth. Letter C. The land has been over-irrigated, leading to soil salinization. Or letter D. The region is receiving too much acid rain. The best answer is letter C. Over-irrigation in dry areas can lead to the buildup of salts in the soil as water evaporates, minerals behind leaving minerals behind. This process is called the soil salinization. It damages the crops. Letter C is the best answer. For letter A, desertification is possible but does not directly explain salt buildup. Letter B, a rising groundwater table can cause root issues but does not explain the white crust. Letter D, acid rain is more common in industrial areas, not dry inland regions. Number 12, a government is considering building a new city in a region prone to strong earthquakes. Which of the following measures would be the most effective in reducing earthquake damage? Letter A, constructing buildings with deep underground basements. Letter B, designing structures with flexible foundations and shock absorbers. Letter C, placing the city next to a major river for easy evacuation. Or letter D, using heavier materials for buildings to prevent collapse. The best answer is letter B. Flexible foundations and shock absorbers allow buildings to move with seismic waves, reducing structural damage. Again, that is the best choice to design structures with flexible foundations and shock absorbers. For letter A, for deep basements, deep underground basements, it does not prevent earthquake damage. For letter C, proximity to river does not protect against earthquakes and may increase flood risk. For letter D, heavier materials can make buildings more prone to collapse and it's not safer. Letter B is the best answer. Number 13. A city built along a major river is experiencing more frequent and severe floods. Which of the following is the most sustainable long-term solution? Letter A, constructing higher concrete flood walls along the river. Letter B, expanding wetlands and allowing the river to follow its natural course. Letter C, draining nearby lakes to store excess water. Or letter D, building more underground drainage tunnels. The best answer is letter B. Wetlands act as natural flood buffers by absorbing excess water and reducing flood intensity. Again, expanding wetlands are the best solution. Now for letter A, higher walls provide short-term protection but do not address the root cause. Because here we are looking for the sustainable long-term solution. For letter C, draining lakes harm ecosystems and does not ensure long-term flood control. For letter D, while drainage tunnels help, they do not provide natural absorption like wetlands. Number 14. A farmer notices that their land is becoming less fertile and crops produce lower yields. What is the best long-term solution? Letter A, increasing the use of chemical fertilizers. Letter B, practicing crop rotation and planting cover crops. Letter C, relying on irrigation instead of rainfall. Or letter D, moving to a new farmland area every few years. The best answer is letter B, crop rotation and cover crops, replenish soil nutrients and prevent erosion. For letter A, chemical fertilizers offer short-term benefits but can degrade soil quality. For letter C, irrigation does not restore lost nutrients. For letter D, constantly moving farmland is unsustainable. Letter B is the best answer. Number 15. Which of the following atmospheric layers contains the ozone layer, which absorbs most of the sun's ultraviolet radiation? Letter A, stratosphere. Letter B, troposphere. Letter C, mesosphere. Or letter D, thermosphere. The best answer is letter A. Stratosphere contains the ozone layer. which protects life on Earth by absorbing harmful ultraviolet or UV radiation from the sun. So, stratosphere. For I have discussed this earlier. Troposphere is the lowest atmospheric layer where weather occurs. Mesosphere, the layer above the stratosphere, it is too cold and does not contain the ozone layer. For letter D, thermosphere, this is where the auroras occur and it is much higher in the atmosphere and it does not contain the ozone. Letter A is the best answer. Number 16. What type of volcano is Mount St. Helens in the USA? Letter A, shield volcano. Letter B, cinder cone. Letter C, stratovolcano. Or letter D, lava dome. The best answer is stratovolcano. Stratovolcanoes, also called as composite volcanoes, have explosive eruptions due to high viscosity magma, and Mount St. Helens in the United States of America erupted violently in 1980. That's why it's typically known as stratovolcano. For letter A, shield volcano have gentle eruptions. Again, shield volcano have gentle eruptions. Cinder cone, these are small single event eruptions. And for lava domes form from slow lava flows, but St. Helens had an explosive eruption. That's why it's called as stratovolcano. Mhm. Number 17. Which city is the best example of a primate city? Letter A, New York in United States of America. Letter B, Tokyo, Japan. Letter C, Bangkok, Thailand. Or letter D, Sydney, Australia. The best answer is Bangkok, Thailand. Okay, so for your information, a primate city is a city that is disproportionately larger and dominates a country in terms of economy, culture, and population. Mm-hmm. Like Primate City is the largest city in its region and is often symbolic of the country's heritage and character. There are many primate cities across the world like London, Paris, Mexico City, Manila, Bangkok, and more. Okay, so that is the meaning of primate city. Now, for New York is not a primate city, and the United States has other major cities like LA and Chicago. For Tokyo, Japan has a balanced urban hierarchy. So for Sydney, Australia has other larger cities like Melbourne and Brisbane. So that's why only Bangkok, Thailand is considered as primate city. Number 18. Which of the following is an example of exclave? Letter A, Alaska, USA. Letter B, Kaliningrad, um, Russia. I'm not sure how to pronounce this one. Letter C, Hong Kong, China. Or letter D, Vatican City. Okay, the best answer is in Russia, Kaliningrad, Russia. Um, we are talking about exclave. Exclave is a portion of a country that is geographically separated from the main part by another country. And this city, this place, Kaliningrad, uh, is a Russian territory between Poland and Lithuania, and it's detached from mainland Russia. For Okay, for letter A, Alaska. Alaska is not an exclave because it touches the ocean. Hong Kong is a special administrative region in China, and it's not an exclave. And for letter D, Vatican City. Vatican City is, we have known this one as enclave. Enclave means completely surrounded by another country. Enclave. Number 19. What type of climate does the western part of Luzon experience? Letter A, type 1, dry and wet seasons. Letter B, type 2, no dry season, heavy rainfall. Letter C, type 3, short dry season, more rainfall. Or letter D, type 4, evenly distributed rainfall all year. The best answer is letter A, type 1, dry and wet season. The western part of Luzon, like Ilocos, Zambales, Palawan, they have type 1 climate with a distinct dry season on November to April and wet season on May to October due to monsoon effect. Now for type 2, this is found in eastern Luzon like Bicol. Type 3 and type 4, this is commonly found in Visayas and Mindanao. So for western part of Luzon, type 1. Number 20. What is the largest inland body of water in the Philippines? Letter A, Laguna de Bay. Letter B, Taal Lake. Letter C, Lake Lanao. Or letter D, Lake Mainit. The best answer is Laguna de Bay. Laguna de Bay, also known as Laguna Lake, is the largest lake in the Philippines. So that is the largest inland body of water. Now for Taal Lake is famous for its volcano but much smaller. Lake Lanao, this is the largest in Mindanao but smaller than Laguna de Bay. And for Lake Mainit, this is the deepest lake, not the largest lake. The letter A is the best answer. And that's it for our geography review. Comment your scores below and let me know which topic you'd like me to cover next. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you won't miss future review videos. Again, this is Teacher Art reminding you study hard because by failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. See you in our next session, future teachers. Bye bye.